Intro, Barutu 130. In 1871, Western Union sent the first electronic funds transfer. A telegraph operator in one city sent a coded message to another city. A trusted intermediary on the other end handed over cash. That is the foundational architecture of money movement that every bank, every payment processor, and every fintech company built on top of for the next 155 years. A human sender, a trusted intermediary, a human recipient. No one in 1871 anticipated a non-human entity that reasons, plans, and executes workflows autonomously. No one in 1971, when the ACH network launched, anticipated it either. No one at Visa in 1984, no one at PayPal in 1998, no one at Stripe in 2011. Every layer of financial infrastructure the world runs on today was designed with one immutable assumption baked in. The party initiating a payment is a human being. That assumption is now wrong, and the entire edifice of modern payment infrastructure is cracking because of it. Today, we are going to trace exactly how that happened, why it matters to every developer building with AI agents right now, and what the architectural fix actually looks like. Section 1. The 155-year blueprint. 1:30, 5 o'clock. Let me walk you through the load-bearing assumptions of financial infrastructure layer by layer. The first assumption is identity. Every payment system requires a verified identity attached to the initiating party, a social security number, a passport, a business registration, a KYC check. These systems were built to answer one question: who is this human and can we trust them? AI agents have no social security number. They have no passport. They have no legal identity in any jurisdiction on Earth. When you try to give an agent a payment credential, you are not giving the agent an identity. You are proxying your identity to the agent. That distinction matters enormously when something goes wrong. The second assumption is liability. Every payment system assigns liability to a human or a legal entity controlled by a human. When a Stripe charge goes wrong, there is a human-owned business entity on the hook. When an ACH transfer reverses, there is a human-controlled bank account absorbing the reversal. When an AI agent makes a bad payment decision at 3 a.m. on a Saturday, the liability chain collapses back to the developer who deployed the agent. The infrastructure was never designed to handle the principal agent problem at machine speed. The third assumption is jurisdiction. Payment systems are licensed, regulated, and operable within specific geographic and legal perimeters. Stripe operates in 46 countries. PayPal operates in more, but not everywhere. Every cross-border payment touches at least 2 regulatory jurisdictions, and the compliance overhead is designed for human-controlled entities that can hold a bank account, sign a terms of service agreement, and appear in court if necessary. AI agents cross jurisdictions in milliseconds. A procurement agent running in a US-based cloud might be executing work for a vendor in Nigeria, settling in a currency pegged to the Philippine peso, and logging receipts in a time zone 11 hours off from the deploying developer. No legacy payment rail was designed for that operating context. Section 2. The capability gap in production. 5 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Let me get specific. I'm going to walk you through what the capability gap looks like in actual production deployments, not in demos. Scenario 1. A developer builds a procurement automation agent using LangChain. The agent handles vendor discovery, contract generation, compliance verification, and scheduling. 18 steps, all autonomous. Step 19 is a $112 payment to a new vendor. The agent cannot execute step 19. It has no wallet, no payment context, and no authorized credential for a novel payee. A human approval loop fires. The developer estimated 95% automation. Actual automation, 94.7%, because every procurement cycle has a payment step, and every payment step requires a human. This is not a LangChain problem. LangChain shipped 3 updates in the last week alone, including LangChain Anthropic version 1.5.2 and CrewAI version 1.15.6. Neither update contained payment primitives, because that is not what these frameworks are for. They are reasoning and orchestration layers. They are not financial infrastructure. Scenario 2. A developer uses Claude Opus 5, which Anthropic released this week, to build a multi-agent research and procurement pipeline. Claude Opus 5 is the most capable reasoning model Anthropic has ever shipped. It synthesizes documents, writes production code, coordinates sub-agents, pointed at a $67 SaaS invoice renewal, and instructed to pay autonomously. It cannot, not because of a model limitation, because the payment layer does not exist underneath it. This is the pattern that repeats across every agent deployment, every framework, every model. The reasoning ceiling keeps rising. The payment floor stays at zero. Sinner.